OGTV 45 tapping in. Now, I've been meaning to address this sister in this video for quite some time. And today, I got time. Okay, now what we have here in this video I'm about to show you is an FBA young man and an African sister. They appear to be on some type of dating show like one of those Pop the Balloons or 20v1 shows. And everything is going good up until the young brother decides to ask the woman about her cooking.
You was making sweet potatoes. Do you put 1 cup of water or do you put 2 cups of water?
What kind of sweet potatoes?
Sweet potatoes, candy yams.
Candy yams? How much sweet potatoes am I making?
A pot.
Feed how many?
It's a cooking channel? Do you
Feed
put
how many people?
1 cup of water, 2 cups of water.
How many people are we feeding? It doesn't matter?
Nope. 1 cup of water, 2 cups of
Well,
water.
I'm born and raised African. I'm not African American, so I don't know y'all culture. But if I were to make it, I don't know, shit. 2?
Sweet potatoes, you don't put no water in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to pass. But wait, so you wanna steal?
So y'all both gonna walk away? You gonna walk? Okay.
Yeah. Fuck. That's slave food. I don't do that, babe. I'm not a slave. I was never a slave. I don't know how slaves cook. I was never a slave, babe. I know where my grandfather came from, my great-grandfather, and where all their ass came from. Your ass don't know. You part of them.
Now, right off bat, I'm going to tell you what's most disturbing about this video to me. The fact that she actually tried to answer the question. See, she was with it. Until he showed his hand, she was with it. Once he showed his hand and let her know, oh, I don't want to rock with your culture, then all of that came out. All of that hatred came out. All of that deep-rooted, hidden vitriol came out. It came out of her pores, not just her mouth. I would love to see that sister with no makeup and without that weave. I know she bald head. Please forgive me, but I just have an overwhelming desire to hurl insults and epithets at this young lady right now. It's crazy. It's crazy how quick you all are to call us slaves. But you never talk about how easily you were defeated by the white man. You were so busy warring with each other. It took so little of them to conquer so very of you. Over here, on the other hand, things were quite different. It took a whole lot of them to enslave us. See, this is why we say things like they not like us. We could tell y'all not like us. Had there been 1 point something billion of us here, there's no way they would have won. There's no way they would have colonized. It's another reason the whole millions and millions of y'all coming over here during slavery never made sense. Because I would have been like, how are they sending millions and millions and millions of them to control all of those people? At the same time, how many boats do they have? Sailboats. Y'all are not us. Y'all are a watered down, more docile version of us. You guys actually make better slaves than us. That's why they went and got all of those people from over there. We were too rebellious, too rambunctious. Y'all was easy peasy. Let me be crystal clear about one thing. I'm not at war with Africans. I'm at war with the mentality. Okay? I'm not at war with Africans, Caribbeans, Latinos, any other immigrants. I'm at war with a mentality. I'm at war with every last one of them that come over here thinking they're better than my people in any way, shape, form, or fashion. That's the mentality I'm at war with. That superiority complex. I don't respect white supremacy. You think I'm going to respect some type of supremacy from somebody who's not even superior? If we take it to the stats, you call us slaves in Africa, you little nappy-headed bedwench. Yet, over here, where the slaves is at, don't you know we got 1.79 million millionaires over here? That's not even the half of it. Out of that 1.79 million millionaires, black millionaires that we have in America, about 220,000, close to 250,000 of them, don't even have a college education. That's brilliance. We have more millionaires who don't have a college education in America than you all have millionaires, period, on the entire continent of Africa. Let that sink in. We have more non-college educated, no degree. We have more millionaires with no degree, about 220,000, than you all have millionaires, period, on your whole continent. It's like you guys need to be reminded of things like that when you say stuff like, that's slave food? Our fine cuisine is slave food? You ever had a black woman cook a real good pot of yams for you? That's a delicacy. You don't eat slave food, you were never a slave? I'd be dead wrong if I said, no, y'all wasn't slaves, y'all was just dumb. Y'all just got tricked. Y'all just the dumbest people on the planet. Stop trying to claim us. I'd be wrong if I said that, right? But what if I had numbers to back it up? See, now we playing a dangerous game. I come from the dirty sector of YouTube, where all we do is clown, go hard, make people want to cry, make people want to quit YouTube, and that's all we do. That's all we do over there. Sheer ignorance. And you want to wake up this kind of beast and put them on your cakey face ass? You think you special because you wearing deodorant now? I don't know how you could ever come over here and try to play the high and mighty role when we know y'all eat dogs over there and y'all doodle in the river.
That we are going to eat. Tinubu make us with the sofa.
So dog is regarded as the best friend of man, but in this part of the world, dog is not seen that way. Dog is actually seen as meat, as animal, and it's actually sold that way.
This is Makoko, the biggest floating slum in Africa.
Where do they use the bathroom in Makoko? Where do they use the bathroom in Makoko? They use the bathroom in the river. In that same river they in them boats. They doodle in the river, don't they? All those people, everybody out there doodle in that river, don't they? Why do you throw stones when you live in a glass house? Why would you say something like, I'm African, you are a slave? Why would you say that when you live in a glass house? You doodle in a river and you eat dogs. And you gonna call yams slave food? What's crazy is, what if she would have guessed the answer right? What if she would have guessed the answer right? That dude probably went out with her, treated her like a queen. He might have had relations with her. He might have even made a baby with her. Imagine making a baby with somebody who secretly loathes your people. That's nasty work. Why are you even on a dating show with black Americans if you have this deeply rooted, secret, hidden disdain for them? Why are you trying to be a chameleon? Why are you on that dating show dressed up like a black woman? Why you didn't go up there with your curtain suit on? You know they'd pop the balloon as soon as your goofy ass would have walked out there. That's why. You don't even know how bad you make it for your people, you little bald head heifer. You make black people look at every other African like, is that what you secretly think about me? That's what you secretly think about me? All it takes is for me to push the right button and that's what's gonna come spewing out of your mouth? Why is it that y'all are so ignorant and arrogant enough to believe that y'all could play games with us in our house and it's gonna end well for you? How the hell you gonna be mad at him because he don't want to eat jollof rice and fubu or whatever the hell that is y'all make? He don't want that. He want fried chicken. He want macaroni and cheese. Not out the box. Baked, the nigga way. He want collard greens. He probably wanted seasoned with some turkey neck bone, if anything like me, or some fatback bacon if he still eat pork. He don't want no jollof rice and no fubu. We don't eat fubu, or whatever the hell that shit is. I don't blame that brother one bit. If women don't fried chicken like how my mama and my little sister fried chicken, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna want to eat your chicken every night. I'm not gonna want to eat your food every night if you don't make food like I'm accustomed to eating it. I'm too old in the game to switch over and just start eating Indian food or something like that, man. That curry would tear my ass up. It ain't gonna work. I might diet and go a little more vegetables and cut out the red meat and the fried foods. No, I do stuff like that all the time. Yeah, sure. As far as incorporating the diet of some different culture, nah, bro. My body ain't trying to go through all that. So that young man was not wrong for declining to date someone outside of his culture. But that little nappy head cake face heifer was dead wrong for hurling insults at him that affect a whole nation of people, or because he rejected her because he felt as though she can't cook, which is a valid reason for a man to reject a woman if he's considering a wife, if that matters to him. Some it don't matter to, some it matters to. Some want a wife that knows how to cook. And if you don't know how to cook in his language, you don't know how to cook. Out the whole situation, the only thing I'm mad about is none of the mother black American girls went over there and socked her ass. If you really love Africa, why don't you go to her when she needs you? Africa is calling. And Trump is saying that y'all might as well go ahead and deport yourselves. Save each other the time. Do yourself a favor. Africa's calling, and ICE is coming. You got some audacity calling soul food slave food. We all over there eating canines. Man's best friend, y'all eating them. That is disgusting. How can you say anything about the food other people are eating? We all over there eating dogs. Y'all eat dog. Let me explain something to you with your round ass hairline, because I know you're trying to hide that round ass hairline under that wig. Why are so many of you ignorant enough to believe that we don't know our fathers? See, that's my kung fu kicking daddy right there. He was kicking ass in 1979 and he's still kicking ass in 2025. He'll kick your daddy ass. I bet you money my daddy will whip your daddy ass. And he's 69. You're going to learn today to stop thinking niggas don't know their daddies. Here go my daddy, my grandfather. And I don't just know my grandfather. I know who his mama and daddy is. I knew his mama real good before she passed away. My great-grandmother was a well-known civil rights activist in South Carolina. There are things named after her in this town to this day. I ain't got to stop at my great-granddaddy. I can show you his mama and daddy. My great-great-granddaddy and great-great-grandmama. And I can show you her parents. That's a great-great-great-granddaddy and great-great-great-grandmama. And if you're curious, yes, she is a white woman. And that same great-grandmama I showed you, I could show you her granddaddy. Born in 1849. He was 16 years old when chattel slavery ended. You are not the first African person that I heard say we don't know our fathers. I want to know where you got that from, because you need to go back to them and tell them, you told me something wrong. You said they do not know their fathers. They know their fathers. They know their fathers very well. They can go back 5 generations of their fathers. You need to go back and tell them that. Tell them they lied to you. And they got you out here in the streets looking real stupid.